Good morning. Coming to you live from my car. It's freezing cold outside. I planned on, I'm parked outside of a park, but it's just icy cold. So, have you ever bought a brand new book? Hello, Lena. Bought a brand new book. It's by your favourite author, and you start reading it. Hello, Sharon. And you get through the first chapter and it's not really exciting you, but you've read her books before. They're always amazing. Hello, Karen. So you decide to keep reading. You read another chapter. Still not resonating. Hello, Sharon. Just, you can't get into this book. You read another chapter. Wendy, hi. So now you're 3 or 4 chapters into this book and it's still not really floating your boat. But because she's your favourite author, because you feel obligated to read it, because you've invested in buying the book, you keep reading. You trudge all the way through it. And it really doesn't float your boat at all. It's not one of her usual novels. And hello, Deanna and Stacey. It's just, you wondered why you wasted all your money and your time reading this book. You hoped for something more. And life is a bit like that. Unless our story so far is fabulous, it's time to start writing new chapters. It's time to change the storyline. It's time to make some changes and add some excitement. It might be just learning to appreciate. It might be, hello Nancy, it might be looking at it from a different perspective perhaps, or it might be time to drop the whole story and start again. Especially once we've had a few years behind us, we get to a point in our life where we've invested so much in this life, but we wonder why nothing is changing. And we keep looking back on it at our story, looking for solutions. But the thing is, every time we look back, every time we open up a memory, we bring that memory back into the now. We feed it and we relive it. And life gets into this perpetual cycle where we're just living the same experiences over and over and over again. And the energies at the moment are so high, and some of these things we're hanging on to are so subtle. I have in the last few years really decided to change my life, to really live life in a way that gives me passion, that excites me and fulfills me, and from a real place of awareness and appreciation of every single moment. But I know that I can't create that life while ever I keep looking backwards. But constantly, because I've chosen this new life, because I've really committed to change, that change that I've committed to will bring up and is bringing up everything that is holding me where I've been. And it's about looking at each of these things. But it's looking at them from a witness point of view, from a distance, with some separation, so that we can see it from a different perspective. Because if we look at it from in the story, it can be painful. if we can look at it from a distance, we give ourselves an unattached view of the circumstances. We realise that we are the creator and we're just playing a role in a story. And that role has served us up to now. But if you want something different in the future, we've got to do something different now. We've got to start with thinking differently and feeling differently and choosing differently. It's about getting out of our comfort zone and doing something different, doing something more, responding to the call of life, but also directing it. I've spent the morning in my car. I set the GPS. I follow it. But every now and then I will see something that catches my eye and I'll take a small detour. I enjoy every aspect of it. While I'm driving, I'm so aware of what's around me. Quite often I'll stop and admire the countryside. I look for things to appreciate. I live in my heart, and as much as I can in full awareness, because from that awareness, life is delicious. When we're fully aligned and present in the moment, our mind is relatively quiet, especially if we're looking for things to appreciate, because that quietens the critical mind. It quietens the fear. And instead of living in avoidance, we live as a creator. So no matter what you've invested in your life before, hello Alan, hello Ken, no matter what you've invested in your life so far, if it's not absolutely delicious, let go of the parts that are painful. Forgive yourself, let go of judgment, and move on. We all hold the pen to our new chapters. And imagination is as powerful, more so than what is. Because imagination, we can shape ourselves. And the mind doesn't know the difference. If we are in deep visualization, if all of our senses are activated by our imagination, we are creating that delicious thought. Consequently, if we're lost in something painful, all of our senses are activated and that's what we're creating. So be selective where your mind goes. Be selective where your energy goes. Be selective how you feel. And have a beautiful day. The sun's trying to come out here now, so I'm going to go for a quick walk. But, just appreciate, and really be aware of where you are in each moment. My love to you all. Have a good one. Bye for now.